Just my luck. I slept through my alarms. All of them. There were quite a few. Good afternoon, SHunShiners and possibly SHunShaders. On another note, last night, or I guess technically this morning, when I was playing Fallout, I know I'm in the final quest that'll basically end the game. And I just can't figure out what the next objective is. According to what it says in the quest check mark section, or whatever it's called, it says I have to destroy the generators. But the quest marker on the map, there's nothing that I can do in that location. So I'll figure it out after class, which, as I previously stated, I'm already late for. And I have completed Fallout New Vegas using the neutral path. The other paths are Mr. House, Legion, and NCR. I could play it again to try to get those things if I wanted to, but because I have the Game of the Year edition, all the DLC content is already on the disc, I'm pretty sure. So I'm going to start one of the DLC main quests and see how well that goes. Yeah, this is kind of fun. And I really hope that Fallout 4 actually comes out. I've been doing research into it, and there's no word on whether or not there's going to be one, though there have been rumors and speculation. Awkward cut. Well, apparently, the Game of the Year edition for Fallout New Vegas does not have the extra content loaded onto it already. I'm not entirely sure if I even still have anything that might have a code or something on it to download it for free, but I will look into getting the downloadable content for Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas if it's still even available on the PlayStation Network. And when I do, I will play those versions of the game or whatever they are. And such. But yeah, I've completed 2 video games in less than a week. That's a new personal record. And now that I have finished Fallout New Vegas and have yet to hook up my PS3 to the internet since I got a new router, I just was informed that I'm late for lab. Don't worry, actually, for some reason today during class, the teacher said he wasn't going to mark me hours out, so I still have complete hours for class this morning, but I really should head back to school and go to lab. Gotta pay more close attention to my schedule. I completely thought that I had no lab and didn't even bother looking at my schedule. Good news and bad news. The bad news is the HD Productions lab, we were going over all of the equipment in the studio for the TV production area, and I've missed more than half of the descriptions, and so it's not really worth it for me to stay in the lab, says the lab teacher. The good news is, if I come back at 9 and stay for the next lab, which is the same lab, just for a different group, I will get marked for complete attendance, and I can get the full lecture sort of thing on what each device does. So, I'm gonna do that. I'm just getting lucky today. Still, as far as I know, I'm not out any hours. But I really should be more aware of my schedule and go to bed earlier so I don't miss any more of anything for the rest of my time at Full Sail. So I really should work on resolving this whole timing issue, especially because when I move, I'm moving farther away from Full Sail. Not by much, but there's still a few more traffic lights, and those can take a while, apparently. So this evening, distracted. This evening, when I show up for lab at 9, I'm actually going to try to be early, like 8:30, if I can manage it. So I come to the vending machine during the break in class, and I see that root beer stuck there. A possible solution is to purchase the thing above it to try to knock it to a way that will make it fall, but I don't have the money, and also the vending machine's credit card scanner is broken. But if I can get that free, I get a free root beer. Also, the machine is bolted down, so you physically can't shake it. So, oh well, somebody else's problem. So I'm trying to access the downloaded content that I downloaded for Fallout 3. I mean, it shows they downloaded. I installed them. I know they're stored with the game's content file and all that kind of stuff, so I need the disc to play it. But do I play the game again from the beginning and then the downloaded content takes over the main quest? Because I'm not too familiar when it comes to downloaded content, so I'm hoping that's right. Also, I can skip this part. Okay, awkward cut. So, I'm pretty sure I could have possibly accessed all of the data for the downloaded content from the game I already completed. A bit late for that, since I already started a new game and it read over my previous file as far as I can tell. So, I'm starting Fallout 3 again. I will probably space out my playing since I've already completed it, and I may also attempt at completing it with a different outcome, and in the process I will also play the downloaded content. I will then do the same with Fallout New Vegas. Random side note, I need to get new batteries for this camera. I leave them in the charger too long, and they keep dying like on a daily basis, sometimes on an hourly basis, but I don't use the camera very often, so as long as I don't have long drawn out clips, it has been fine. Anyways, so even though part of me doesn't want to have to restart both games, mostly because if I do go back into the save file that I already finished in both games, well, one is gone for good, but that's besides the point, it would bring me back to the point right before the final part of the final quest to potentially end the game differently, and I would rather play the game again, I guess. Even though I do sacrifice the advantage of a higher level and a range of perks that I've already acquired and all that kind of stuff. But since I've played enough video games in the past couple of days, after I move is when I will pick Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas back up and play all that downloaded content that I just downloaded. Anyways, good night, whoever's watching this. See you tomorrow. Well, I won't see you, but you will see me. If you enjoy watching my vlogs, feel free to hit that subscribe button and possibly share it with a friend.
There's a vlog on the web featuring Ben STALK that he shoots every day as he walks and talks. If you're Bigfoot in the woods or producers in LA, you should stop all your shit and watch SHunShineSHate. 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 has nothing to do with Florida, but it's great. If you can't wait, don't get irate. Just stay in your sheet, cause it's SHunShineSHate.
Bonus clip time. There is an advantage to playing again that I have that I didn't have the first time, and that is knowing how to do things that I could not figure out how to do for a long time the previous time through. Though I technically had played most of Fallout New Vegas before playing it again, there was still the ending that I hadn't played that I still struggled with when I played it, well, yesterday, today, all that kind of stuff. Anyways, I'm gonna go back to watching Psych on Netflix. I know I already ended the vlog, but I felt like saying that. Awkward cut to the end of the video.